This is Sacred Heart Catholic Church, located in the Greenville section of Jersey City, New Jersey. Sacred Heart Church is located at the northeast corner of Bidwell Avenue and Jackson Avenue, now Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. This is not the original building. The first structure was built in 1905 and was opened in 1908. The roots of Sacred Heart go back to Reverend John Mack Erlaine, who founded an alcoholic sanitarium. He opened the Mack Erlaine Institute in 1899 and 1903. Later it became his school, and on February 14, 1905, the Sacred Heart Parish was formed, and the first church was built in 1907 and opened up in 1908. In 1912, Sacred Heart School was formed. The Sisters of Charity of Convent Station supplied the teaching staff since 1912. By 1913, a larger building was built to accommodate the increasing number of students, and this is still in use today as Sacred Heart School. Classes began at Sacred Heart School in November of 1913. In 1920, the Dominican friars essentially took over Sacred Heart Church and immediately planned the construction of a new church. The new church, which still stands today, is at the northeast corner of Bidwell and Jackson Avenues, now Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. It was dedicated in 1924. The building was designed by Ralph Adams Cram. He was one of America's most famous ecclesiastical architects. The one thing that's famous about Sacred Heart's architecture is the stained glass windows. The medieval revival stained glass windows were crafted over a 30-year period by some of the country's finest artisans, including Wright Goodhue and William Haley. Wright Goodhue designed the large rose window. He lived only from 1905 to 1931. At one time, during its heyday, Sacred Heart Parish had over 4,000 parishioners. My father, Daniel Watson Sr., attended Sacred Heart School from 1943 to 1952. He graduated on June 20th, 1952. During his attendance at Sacred Heart School, he was also a member of the Sacred Heart Church Choir. On Christmas Eve at Midnight Mass, circa 1947, my dad, along with the choir, was the first to sing Gesù Bambino, composed by Pietro Young. in front of an audience in English. And yes, this did take place at Sacred Heart Church. For quite some time, Sacred Heart Church was the home of the National Shrine of St. Jude. Before the church's closing in 2006, it was moved to Chicago, where it is presently located. During the 1960s and 70s, the Greenville section of Jersey City saw dramatic changes for the worse. Anyone who lived in Greenville prior to the 1960s would not recognize the way the city looks today, and they would say, "Have you seen it lately?" During the 1980s, little changed. In 1996, my father and I returned to Sacred Heart Church and School for a brief visit.
I've only been here 3 years, it's never been cleared. Everything is done. We have a very small Catholic population. We have 400 kids, 410 kids in school. They're very few in the Catholics. So they go back to
It's Sister Fideus. He's a sister of charity.
Mary Regina, you might have known her. She died just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, really?
About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, Lizette.
Sister
She died.
Lizette?
She died. Anne Francis just died not so long ago.
And she, principal where we went to school, St. Mary. He's no later than you. No, this is what this is.
You should probably do it.
That's the boy.
Oh,
You go up there.
come on. Come on, Savannah.
Stand up by the altar. He get a picture of.
Go ahead. Fix your sleeves. Maurice, fix your sleeves in your tie.
Just stand up here with
Sleeves in
me,
your tie.
and he'll take our picture here.
Maurice. Come. Okay, come on. Huh?
Oh, we want sister. Please. We want sister.
Only take Roseville, too.
Now, go ahead. We're already in action. Very good. Okay, thank you very much. Just as I'm looking, I think he's only the second most handsome. I see one guy better looking at there, but I won't tell you who he is. Okay, thank you very much. But when he was here, this is no joke now. When he did go to school here, Sister Ellen Thomas was teaching here then. But she's been here a long time.
Yeah.
But don't let us distract. No, don't let us distract.
No. Okay, and come on, boys, sit up. Anyone who's had a problem, the answer is no. Anyone who's had trouble misbehaving will not get an opportunity.
Go ahead, point out the choir loft.
I forget.
She was first,
Yeah.
because you had to go through hers to get to the nurse's office.
Oh.
Said it's always been a nurse's office.
The nurse, oh, they see that camera,
Yeah.
that's it. They think they're in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably California, yeah.
I could like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can just shoot in one of the classes. Long time ago.
That's when we had a whole staff of nuns. Now we have.
And
now we
priests,
have-
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
now
that,
there's two
about
over there.
13, 14
That's right.
priests or something like
Now
that.
there's only two over there. And, let me see, how many,
That was my third grader. Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah.
All right.
And the other side was the other class, and my older sister Doreen, she was up in the third.
That's my 7th grade.
Up there is my
Directory over there? We returned once again in the summer of 2005 to Sacred Heart Church for what would be the last trip to Sacred Heart Parish. On New Year's Eve of 2005, due to changing demographics, sadly, Sacred Heart Church held its last Mass. In 2008, it was named one of the state's 10 most endangered historical sites by the nonprofit group Preservation New Jersey. Recently, Sacred Heart Church has been put up for sale for $2,350,000. What once used to be a flourishing parish with over 4,000 parishioners from 1824 to 2006 is now empty. The memories will go on, though, of the many masses, midnight masses, funerals, First Holy Communions, baptisms, confirmations, and weddings. Sacred Heart Church had touched the hearts and souls of many people in Jersey City, and even beyond that. Its legacy will go on forever.